How is this in practice worked, and what has it done for RevGen?
Yeah, and I honestly think that this 50% is lowballing. So I had pretty much a girl on my team, and her whole entire job was, as resumes were coming in, we're doing a resume screen, and then we start doing outreach to candidates. So it was a phone call, voicemail, text, follow up with an email. If we hadn't heard from them, the next day we would shoot them another text. At that point, if we hadn't heard back from them, we were like, okay, fine. But I mean, again, it was like a whole position set aside just for reaching out to candidates. We had to do this because we have 450 candidates coming through each month. So that was just a lot of time spent just doing initial outreach. So that was our process. Somebody applies to RevGen, we do the resume screen, we contact them to do the phone screen. And then the phone screen was typically like 15 to 20 minutes each. And then we'd save like 5 minutes after for logging notes. And then if we liked them, we would move forward and schedule an actual in-person interview with them. And that was pretty much our whole process. We would do reference checks and things like that after, but that was pretty much it. And then to give you a little bit of insight into what our like recruiting process looks like after using Hellohire. Perfect. So now, as soon as a candidate applies to RevGen, we do some level of screening. We do have a couple of states that we just can't really hire in. So we do some level of screening as soon as somebody applies, but nothing too extensive. We don't spend a whole lot of time on that. But somebody applies to RevGen, they're immediately sent the Hellohire link. They click the link and they're able to schedule a time to meet with us. And then once they meet with us, it's an hour-long block, and it's blocked off on our calendar and on their calendar. But realistically, we're only talking to them for 6 or 7 minutes. They get, during that time, they're watching a video that we had a videographer come in, and it's pretty much like me pitching RevGen down on the sales floor, so that we're not having to constantly say that every single time we get into a meeting with a candidate. So we're already selling them on RevGen with no effort other than making that one video that one time. So they watch the video, they meet with us, and from there we either schedule an interview or we don't, and we pass on them. So it goes straight from that Hellohire meeting directly to the final interview, and then offer or no offer.